Are you looking for advice to help you run a successful painting company or franchise? I've been both an employee of a franchise company and an owner of my own painting company a few years back, and I'd like to offer you these tips for success. 1. Know which homes to canvas. You can try the homes that are completely worn down and obviously in need of painting, houses chipping and the fence falling apart, but the problem is that you're not likely to find that much business in those homes. The chances are that the more dilapidated the building is, the less likely the homeowner or business owner is going to want to pay you to paint their home. And even if they are willing to buy into your service, they probably don't want to pay that much. It clearly shows in how much they've taken care of their home or building so far. And I know it seems backwards because you would naturally go to them first because they need you the most. But your best chance is actually to go for the homes that look really well taken care of, but obviously need a bit of a refresh on their paint. They are more likely to see the value in your service because they clearly already take care of their homes really well. 2. Offer your customers a freebie. And no, I'm not talking about a discount or a deal. Give them a freebie. The most common and useful thing to do in the painting industry is to offer to pressure wash their home or even just their driveway for free, and then to give them a free, realistic estimate of what it would cost to paint their entire home. 3. Give your clients a discount for referring their friends. Most commonly, I offer a 10 to 15% discount. It won't break the bank, but it's still enough that they feel that they're really getting something out of it, and they'll love knowing that they can almost make a little money or actually save a bit of money just by talking to their friends and family about you. Who wouldn't like that? 4. Remember that you are selling yourself to your customers and not the paint or the painting service. People don't really care about what you offer them. They care about whether or not they like you. They would rather buy something from someone they like, even if they are totally unskilled, than to buy something from somebody that they don't like, even if they are highly skilled and the best at what they do. 5. Always follow up a job or a project with a handwritten thank you card. The art of manners and rapport get lost in our fast-paced world, and one way you can always stick out in the mind of your customers is to thank them for allowing you the opportunity to do business with them. By handwriting a thank you card instead of typing it up or just sending out one that's pre-generated, it shows that you really took the time to appreciate them. You sat down and hand wrote a thank you letter to them and even licked the stamp to send it to them. That is the way that you generate truly loyal customers who will never go anywhere else for their painting needs. 6. Network with other specialists in related industries and make sure that you always have their contacts on file. If you can get a phone number, a Facebook, a Twitter, whatever, just make sure that you can get a hold of them when you need to. The reason that you need them is so that when your customers need something else that's related but not necessarily one of your skills, you can offer them access to anything that they need. So you should always have contacts for siders, framers, electricians, heating and air conditioning pros, maybe some drywall people. You never know. All your home repair and home improvement professionals should be in your little black book. That way, you have everything that you need, and your customers know that in any time they have a problem, they can call you. And that reminds them that you're there as their professional painting service. Getting into the double digits here. 7. Build a strong team. I'm not even kidding you. I've done the solo painting business, and while you might not have to deal with as many employees and the kind of nonsense employees can bring, you also don't have as many strengths as you could with a strong team of painters. You're going to get worn out doing the canvassing and then the painting, the prepping and the cleanup and dealing with all the customers. Really, truthfully, you need a good, strong team. And make sure your team is dependable and quality driven. You don't want them to be lazy or showing up late or throwing cigarette butts on the client's front lawn. Nobody likes that. So make sure that they're dependable and quality driven. Then, once you get those employees, treat them like royalty. I'm not even kidding, because you want them to stick around. A lot of painting companies have trouble and they don't succeed because they don't have a strong team of painters who like what they're doing and who they work for. I mean, that was probably the biggest problem I saw with most of the franchises I worked with, because within a month or 3 months, they would lose their whole team and have to start all over again. It's just not a good way to go. Get a good team of people, treat them like royalty, keep them around, and you will have good success with your painting company. Well, I hope that you found these tips helpful. As always, if you have more questions, leave a question in the comments section and I will answer your question as soon as